That's a Friday, and you know what happens every Friday? Your favorite entertainment duo will be with us, Kwame Dadzi and Ato Kwamena. Good morning,
Good morning. Good morning.
Hey, what happened today?
What happened to what? What happened? I like your hair. I must say, it's very
really?
kinky and yeah, I like
Thank
it.
you. I'm having a good hair day.
Yeah.
You know what inspired this one?
What?
I'm going to this one.
Wait, from here you move there.
Yeah.
I don't know how you're going to do that.
I don't even know if you have the potential. I mean, I think this one grows faster than
No, this one will come.
The one up top.
I've been cutting it.
Yeah, he's working on his personality and his brand so that he doesn't get the mix up.
Yeah,
Whether
that's
he's reggae dance or
we don't know
We
where
don't
you
know yet.
belong. Speaking of
pop
reggae
artist.
dancehall fans,
Yeah.
you know, showing love to their favorite celebrities. Jackie Appiah went viral earlier this week
Oh, God.
over a painting that I thought was quite okay. What happened? I took
It wasn't quite okay. It wasn't the best.
But he
of
gets
work.
E for effort. At least he tried.
We give him effort. So Jackie, I think it has been happening for a long while. She posted her frustrations on her social media, telling her fans. There's one particular fan who has been following her up and about, and in one of her snap memories, that was like a year ago, the guy actually went to a vacation spot that she was on.
How did he find out she was there?
So I think that's one of the things our celebrities
Yeah.
need to work on.
Wow.
Turning off your locations when you're using particular apps. So the guy managed to be there and presented a portrait that's supposed to be Jackie Appiah, which looked like Aki Appiah, and proposed love to Jackie. And and since then, the guy actually moved to Accra from Kumasi. Yes, yes.
That's
so
intense.
That's
Yeah.
how.
What's
So
men do for
we're
love?
looking at the portrait there.
It's
Looks
just
nothing like
it
Jackie.
just doesn't cut it.
But
No.
at what point do we go from loving celebrities to making them feel uncomfortable? As fans, where do we draw that line?
I think it actually boils down to the celebrity and how much they can take. So at a point, if they say, okay, you've gone too far, it's enough here, you're my fan, I appreciate you, thank you for appreciating my works, but you are going too far with this. It comes back to the consent conversation that's going consent. If the celebrity is okay with whatever you are throwing at them, sliding in their DMs, sending them pictures, that's between you and the celebrity. But immediately there's a line drawn up, please, this is enough, let's not do this anymore. Then the line has been drawn.
But Kwame Dadzi, at some point we should put ourselves in the shoes
Of the celebrity.
yes. Even if they don't draw the line, because we know that if the person draws the line, we'll go out and be like, and they're arrogant. I mean, following them to a vacation place, that's a bit stalkerish.
I'm just wondering if it's, well, let's say some big man with a V8 that went to see Jackie.
Oh
been a different story.
Oh wow! I can't believe you just said that. No big man with a V8 will stalk someone. First of all,
Who says that?
But why would you do that?
Why would you
That
do that?
will go against you. That will go against you because you're still a creep, irrespective of whatever you have.
Yeah.
You're still a stalker.
I wish we could see the video so you could see that when the guy first met Jackie.
Okay, do we have the
on the
video?
location.
Do we have the?
We have the video. We
All
have
right,
the
let's
video.
take a look at the video.
And come back.
Please, what's your name? Oh, okay. I learned you want to see Jackie Appiah. So are you seeing her among us?
Yes.
Where is Jackie Appiah? Hey. So this guy has been stalking me for like the past 6-7 months now. So anytime I put up a snap, he looks at the snap, he finds out where my location is and he comes there. How did you know that she's here?
I just came here. I'm from Kumasi and I've come and stay in Accra because of her.
Ah, wow.
Following her, I just want to see her anytime.
You want to just
I
meet
try
her?
to see her. I'm from and I feel shy to talk to her.
Oh. Fun love. Oh. So you love her.
Yes.
Okay, I can see you have something for her. Can we all see?
You did draw.
So now what do you want from me now? What do you want?
I love you seriously.
I think think Jackie handled it well.
It was
So what do you
nice,
mean
but-
by having a big man in
after
a
this-
V8?
After this particular incident, the guy kept on stalking Jackie.
After this,
After
this
this-
should have been a red flag. I mean, he should be humiliated.
But he said, "I love you seriously," and the
But-
reception was so welcoming. So
No, it wasn't. Even the
sure it
way she
wasn't.
introduced him, this guy has been stalking me for the past 6 months. That alone should have.
No, but she was
told him something.
Somebody is in love with you. Why don't you love him back?
If you travel,
It's a very nice.
if you travel all
if
the
you
way
came
from
with a V8, you would have
Kumasi,
fallen in love with him.
if you travel all the way from
not about V8, it's
Kumasi
not
to
about V8.
Eburi, let's not listen, because the stalkers come in all shapes
know,
and
I know,
sizes.
I know.
There are very
I know.
wealthy people who are
actually-
stalkers,
yes.
and we
Yes,
have,
yes.
stories even in the U.S. where celebrities have been killed
Sure,
by people who admire them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
at what point do we draw the line and say, I'm making this person feel uncomfortable, I shouldn't do this, let me respect their space?
I think the guy should have read between the lines that he wasn't welcomed in that space. If you go to somebody for the first time and then you watch how they behave towards you, clearly you should know that this person doesn't want to be with me. So why do you keep on? But I believe, as any other man in love would do, you keep pushing till you get what you want. This
You
is somebody.
stalk girls when
I'm
you're in
coming.
love?
This is somebody who is not just an admirer of Jackie, somebody who is in love with Jackie.
But, I mean, I don't find it help me, because maybe I'm overreacting.
Any other person, any other man could fall in love with Jackie and could approach her.
Is this how you act when you're in love?
Maybe the approach isn't the right way to go, but it doesn't
Can
change
we
his
use
feelings.
love as an excuse?
It doesn't change his feelings for Jackie.
At what point do we? I like what Atukwamina said about consent.
Yes.
Right. At what point do we say, because I love you, I want to make sure that you are comfortable? Because love is not supposed to be selfish. You're not supposed to make someone feel uncomfortable because you love them.
And I am also trying to figure out, did Jackie tell the guy that I don't like what you're doing?
That's a good question, because
yes, at least you
Her
should have
body
communicated.
language, the way she introduced him.
That
you know,
disappoints too, but you
we're not a very brash people
Yeah.
in Ghana. We don't say, I don't like this. So you read in between the lines. Even the way she introduced him.
So
This guy has been
let me-
stalking me for the past 6 months. What do you want?
Yes, and what did she do to keep her away from her?
But we shouldn't be blaming.
Also,
Jackie's the victim in this. I hope we all understand that. We all agree that Jackie's the victim in this
That's what's
stalkerish
now.
situation.
I want to be on the fence, and
Don't sit on the fence. It will break.
so what Jackie did was a reportage of what was happening around her at the moment,
Yeah.
for her followers or viewers to see that there's this guy who has been stalking her. If I was the guy at that particular moment, I would have felt embarrassed and moved away. But just like Kwame is saying, if I actually had genuine love for her as a man, I would have still tried to reach out to her. I'm just saying. No, because clearly she didn't say, look, I don't like what you're doing. Stay away from my business. You can love my works and all of that. She didn't clearly say that. So for guys like, today didn't go well. I went to meet Jackie and she didn't like maybe my approach that I came to her private spot to meet up with her.
Give her a very nice
The
portrait.
person using the word stalking alone should be a red flag for you to back off.
So
that's
again,
what I'm thinking.
So then it comes again to the individual. So if I heard stalking, then that's
leave.
I'll leave. But like Kwame was saying, even the question he was asked, he actually didn't.
But
really,
what lessons can all fans learn from this? Because she
yes.
could have taken it to the next level.
Yes.
I think, did she get a
has.
restraining
Yeah, she
order
got-
against
yes.
him?
Yeah, she had.
What should we all learn from this so that we don't make our celebrities uncomfortable?
Yeah.
I'm having a difficulty in trying to draw the line between somebody who is a mere fan and somebody who is trying to propose love to an artist.
And somebody
You see-
who's a stalker.
Okay, good. And we know celebrities attract a lot of people.
Yeah.
The last time I went for Ghana Meets Niger, this lady mounted the stage to just go hug Wizkid.
Yeah.
And it was crazy. I was like, Charlie, you see that thing?
It was
It was some way, but you see, you can't control that kind of love that they have for the artist. But in as much as we we would also allow them to be closer to the artist, or also advise that the artists get closer to them and be friendly to them. There are times that fans of artists will say, oh, this guy is unapproachable. Like Sarkodie, for example, people think that he doesn't really let people come to his space.
Yeah.
He's so unwelcoming. And so he's been tagged as the too known guy who is not open to people. So there are artists who try to let everybody get closer to them and try to be friendly because they listen to your song and all that. But just as you said, there should be limits. What Jackie did that I like is issuing the restraining order.
Yeah.
At least that should tell the guy that he's not needed within that space, within his space. And that's it. But initially, his intention for going there wasn't just to present a portrait. Yes, he had his own reason for going there. That was to propose love to her. So if Jackie says, "Look here, restraining order has come. I don't want you to be close to me again. Don't keep stalking me again." It means that she doesn't want the guy, and the guy should leave. So that's basically it. But it shouldn't also prevent fans or people who admire celebrities. If you are in love with the celebrity and you want to propose, this shouldn't bar you from going closer to the celebrity. But maybe how you go about it is the problem.
Don't stalk the
issue.
person. Jesus Christ. Anyway, we need to get to Eno. Because Eno is saying something about
add up to the
ladies'
the
tag.
confidence guys that we have in this.
No,
country.
I think we need a
confident to propose to
class. We need a
celebrities.
class on just
this.
courting women in general, because this is not the way.
Somebody's
You don't
come to
stalk
see you
someone
today.
because you
Somebody's
love
come to
them.
see
No,
you
and
No,
I think
nobody
people
should
know
come.
better than to do that with me. I mean, come on. Anyway,
All right, so
Eno.
so Eno has been in the trends on social media because of interview. She made a comment during one of her interviews with Vibe and Five, right?
Yeah.
And she was saying that she would prefer that moving forward that female artists are not referred to as female artists because they actually use the same microphones that the male artists use, and they don't call the male artists as
male
artists.
Let's take a look at what Eno said.
Usually, do you love or would you want to be referred to as a female artist, or you love to be counted and accorded everything just as an artist?
I feel like when they come calculating female artists, they're putting us in a box.
Right.
Because if you want to talk about artists, since we are all using the same microphones and the same stages and everything, you should count like
You should count.
artists, mention the female's name. Don't come and say artists and mention guys and then come and say female. Then why
artist,
don't you be like male artist,
Artist.
female artist?
Right.
If you want to categorize it, then male, female. But once you are talking about
So that
Yeah.
Eno.
That was Eno. We were having a discussion about
That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, does it matter if we say female? We don't have enough
Well,
female artists anyway.
But it matters.
It does matter. I want to agree with Eno.
Really?
Yes,
It's like saying it's like being in a place with a whole lot of people who don't look like me, and someone is, and I'm saying, don't call me a black woman. I mean, I'm a black woman
Okay,
in that
that's
environment.
the issue with minorities, but
Yeah, because females are minorities when it comes to that space.
I know, but it's just
Or
sometimes.
you want to go the All Lives Matter
But
route.
we don't refer to Sarkodie or let's say Stonewall as male artists.
Because they are the
male Ghanaian
majority.
artists.
Anyway, you guys continue.
Okay, so I think this issue has come up a lot of times when it comes to empowering women, especially in music. And I remember there was a time that even Wiela was saying we should split the Artist of the Year, the VGMAs, and then have a female artist
Artist of the
category,
Year.
so that more female artists will be encouraged
Yeah.
or will be pushed to the top.
Yeah.
And then another argument came that if we do that, we are not giving them that power to also wrestle with
the men. When it
And
comes
so,
to creativity,
it is, if you are talking about, let's say, affirmative action, are you doing that to really empower them or to give them a certain privilege? I think that this whole thing of, let's say, saying female rapper kind of puts the female rappers in a box, just as Eno said, because it's almost always the guys who are nominated in the awards. When you say rapper of the year, most times you see the guys in there. Okay, when you are writing a story and you see all the stories on the blogs, you see female rapper Eno. Sarkodie's name doesn't come with male rapper Sarkodie.
Okay.
So if we're all rappers and you want to, except if it is a special let's say, award scheme that is categorizing, and that is even the problem that has even come almost every time, like female vocalist of the year, male vocalist of the year, and people think that, okay, once you sing, you sing, so why should you even split it? So it's an argument that is ongoing, and I believe that Eno is worried because most of these female musicians are not getting the push that they think they need or they should be giving.
But
and
we've
so,
had Abrawanana, we've had Tiffany, we've had so many really great female
and I believe, you know,
artists, and
Eno is
they
one.
were able to thrive.
Eno is one rapper who believes that she can rub shoulders with a male artist.
Okay.
So the more you keep referring to her as female rapper, you are trying to limit her, and then
I don't know about all that. I think now we're overthinking
no,
it.
that is my interpretation
Okay.
of the whole thing.
I want to follow up on that point and say that if that's the case in Eno's mind, then she might not get a nomination anytime soon. Yes.
Why?
Because because the nomination slots are about between 1 and 5, usually when it comes to the male rappers. And sorry,
We wish her the best of luck.
we wish her the best.
Top 10 to
she's
the
had
countdown.
nominations
So
before,